And hello. Welcome to the Adam Troy Show as I drink my Speedway coffee here on the 29th of July. Could be the 30th. I think it's the 29th. All right. We're going to get into this Canada business and how these tariffs and trade deals are reshaping the economics of the earth and how Canada is so stupid. From an American's perspective, it's unbelievable that you have a milk cartel up there in Canada. It's actually really not a milk and cheese cartel, and it's freaking a powerful thing. I mean, these farmers, they all work together and they support the Liberals candidates and are entrenched in the government of Canada. It's no bullshit. They have milk cartel up there. So, hey, you guys have done a great job for such a long time, but guess what? It's over. Trump came in just like the pharmaceuticals, just like oil, just like everything. You're going to start playing fair. That's how it's going to work. You have been taking advantage of us for 80 years. We are your neighbors. We all love Canadians as Americans. Seriously. Like if I'm traveling across, in Europe, which I never have, which I really would love to someday. Really, really would. But if I'm trapped in somewhere in Northern Europe, in, I don't know, Estonia or, I don't know, Kazakhstan or whatever, and I get asked, where I'm from, I'm probably going to say I'm Canadian. Because you've given us such a bad name out there, but not anymore. It seems like that's changing as well. I'm proud to be an American, and Canada, y'all have to, you're not getting a special deal. Like, you think you're going to do something, or you're going to, maneuver energy, or it's not worth it for us. El Trumpo is counting the billions, okay? And each billion count matters to him. This dude is he is crazy. He comes back with the EU deal, and he's like, okay, we, out of nowhere at his golf course. They're going to buy $700 billion worth of energy products. They're going to buy $350 billion worth of oil. It's like, okay. So it's just like any great salesperson. There is no customer, Carney. You don't get this because you're not a salesman. You're a numbnuts. There is no customer worth, killing your whole business over because this is how they do business. So you want them as a customer so you can run at a loss? No. We just go find another customer. That's how we work, Canada. And, I don't know if you've looked at a frickin' map, numbnuts, what that really looks like. I mean, you got a big-ass ocean on both sides of your country, Canada. And we're on the south side. And on your north side, there's nothing either. So, how about play fair? Pay your 15%. To have the privilege to deal with us fine American citizens. To have the privilege to sell your products to us. Yeah, but that's it. No joke. Like, take it or leave it. Sounds like you're leaving it. Okay, great. We've already moved on. This is the other part that's hilarious. Canada. After you're like you elected the wrong dude. One. And you did it in response to your media and all of your libtard what would you call them? Their little NGOs, their nonprofits. They're all they're liberal bastion of cash for the media and to roll out to the people and whatever they got to do. They have bastions, many. One happens to be the milk cartel. So you hired the wrong dude. All right, 1. 2, you're like, we're Canada. We know you got a stiff backbone. We know we don't want to wrestle. We're not talking about a fucking wrestling match, Canada, or we're not trying to play fucking hockey with you, dudes. All right, we know you are fucking stiff ass. If Canada says some shit, they mean it. They don't move big. Their culture doesn't swing huge. Not that America does either huge, but we swing around. These Canadians, man, are like, nope. Well, that's the stance they've taken to Trump, and it was wrong. So, move on from it, Canada. Accept your 15%. Open up your market. The milk cartel's got to go. Fentanyl's got to go. And really, if you look at it from an American's perspective, and a global perspective, and you actually look at a map, it's freaking beautiful. It really is. Canada and the United States should be one piece of property. You should be Americans. There's so many advantages. It's like, how do you almost dispute it? That's what's beautiful about what Trump's. He's like, yeah, they should be the 51st state, and then he cuts you off. It's actually brilliance, is what it is, and y'all are being played like a Stradivarius. To think that this guy doesn't have a master plan, you got to be way wrong. I mean, look what has happened in Greenland. All of a sudden, they're independent. Look what's going on in Canada. Canada is in frickin' full panic mode. Every citizen in Canada, you have all their premiers are going. They're like, oh, we're just going to open it all up. We're approved. And then you got the Inuit Indians. They're like, nope, not across our land. And in Canada, you have to have 100%. Everyone has to agree. Which is impossible. So Canada's got a real problem, and then they've put laws in place that it's a law that people have to pay the certain amount of taxes. It's not negotiable. Like with our tax stuff. So Canada, you're gonna have to pay 15%. You will come to terms with this, and if you want to do the grudge match, your citizens are the ones that get punished. And it's not like we're doing this not to everyone. We are doing this to everyone. This is the deal. You want access to our markets, which is brilliant. It's true. We're the largest consumer base in the world. And we consume all kinds of... this frickin' China trade thing. Listen, China. We don't give a hoot, okay? We have a lot of fucking t-shirts. We could give a fuck. Really. I got fucking hoodies and t-shirts for fucking days, dude. I got shoes and fuck. I can live for 10 years and never go to the store again, all right? Don't worry. We're going to be fine. And that's basically this whole trade thing. We have our houses are full of stuff. We can make it. And yours aren't, obviously. China. Look at what's going on with their economy. And I don't know. Haven't paid close attention to the Canadian economy, but I have listened to the politicians and the talking heads in Canada. Yo, just pay the 15%, right? Be the brothers you are to us. Understand it's worth the 15% to have access to our market. And we don't have to pay to be in your market because it isn't really worth anything to us. We have all the companies here. So if you need, you'll need to compete. And I don't know, we're really the only natural border for tourism besides the airport. I mean, why would you want to, stop us going up into BC and going into Toronto and over to Niagara Falls and all that? I mean, we must pay for all that shit with just us crossing the damn border. So, let's get our shit together, people. We know we're brothers. You know we're brothers. Your milk cartel sucks, and you're going to pay your 15%. Deuces, Canada.